Good afternoon, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless weekend reading update for you. So what that means, Aries, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, some should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is use your intuition, Aries, and only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. Today we're going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, do a general 9-card spread reading, as well as we're going to pull two of the Wisdom and Hidden Realm cards. One's going to be your ally for the weekend, and the other will be your Challenger card. And then we'll wrap it all up with the Shaman Dream Oracle card as well for you, Aries. All right, I know there's cards that's been coming out. We're going to do a couple more shuffles. Well, we're going to stop right there. It keeps coming out. We're going to start at the top. We got the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. In the middle of the weekend, we got the Lovers coming out, the Four of Cups for you, as well as the Queen of Cups. And wrapping up your weekend update, we have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and that Ace of Wands energy. Sneak peek into the next week. We got you holding on tight to something here, as well as working. So perhaps your purse strains and getting out and really dedicating yourself a little further your work. But let's dive into this weekend and see what's leading up to that next week. All right, Aries, at the top, it is you are standing your ground. You got your opinions and your beliefs, and you're pretty sure of them. You do recognize everyone's ideals and opinions. They're all offering them towards you, but you're going to stick with your stand your ground and stick with your own opinion and belief. You do feel that it's coming from a higher vibrational level here for you this weekend. Also, at the beginning of the weekend, look at this, Miss Independent come out. This is pre-Empress energy. Whether you are male or female, this is that independence, that freedom of being savvy enough to take care of business and pay all the bills and take care of yourself. You don't need to have anyone assist you. You may want someone to assist you, but you don't. So you got strategies in place. You're working things. Now, true, this could be a lot of times tarot readers look at this as deception coming into play, and this could be deception coming from another, but I'm really feeling this may be you just strategizing and perhaps slightly deceiving yourself about your full-on independence this weekend. All right, let's move into the heart of this diamond here. We got the Lovers. So there is another involved here. This Gemini Lovers card coming up for you, Aries, this weekend. This is all about negotiation, compromises. See Angel Raphael right there at the top of the card. He's there willing to assist in negotiating and compromising. Now, this is also on the other side here. We have this Four of Cups energy that's being pretty stubborn, determined to, well, just ignore that divine cup that's coming and being offered to you. Now, this cup divinely being offered could be empathy, compassion, affection, and love, but you're definitely ignoring that. As well as here we come in over here, we got that Queen of Cups energy. Now, this Queen of Cups, this is more tapping into intuition. She's the only one who has a lid. She's got that wisdom experience to kind of put a lid on her emotions and feelings cup, so it's not just boiling all over, and but really tapping into her intuition, who's deserving of that cup. Now, interesting thing here is you got this watery characteristics coming out here. It could be within your cup, or excuse me, within your natal chart or another's. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy, or just those characteristics of those signs coming out here. But the interesting thing is you do have a divine cup coming toward you, and you have the choice. Do you accept this open cup, or do you focus on just really keeping your cup lid on tight? And I do see this being kind of a decision, even though this is not a Two of Cups energy, a decision being made. This is about negotiating, compromising. So I do say that your independence, being it is attached to this cup, is kind of your ego may be getting in the way here, Aries, just a little bit. And this Queen of Cup energy, this is attached to that kind of deception as well. You could be deceiving yourself that you can keep a lid on those emotions and off step or strategize regarding your negotiating, compromising. Now, finishing out this weekend, we have your inner knowing coming up, and this is attached to that compromising, negotiating with the Lovers card here, Aries, as well as you being a little stubborn, looking at cups that haven't even been filled yet. You're really ignoring this cup coming into you, but tap into that inner knowing. There is something that is going to be you're going to receive a revelation, something you didn't know, or some truth you didn't understand is going to come and be known to you. You're going to have this realization, this discovery, and just this inner knowing, okay, I understand now. And it is going to assist you with that negotiating, compromising with another. As well as you got this Queen of Wands energy coming out, which is clearly very Aries. Look at that fire, that charisma, that attractive, charismatic, kind of a social networker, outgoing. You definitely have a lot of creative talent in resolving situations, and you inspire others. You're motivating. You got that kind of sunshiny happiness about you, and it brings that good happiness feeling to others. So you are tapping into this energy with your negotiations. You're pulling out, finding a creative solution at the same time of trying to keep your emotions under control, tapping into that intuition as well. Now, look at this. The Ace of Wands is your final outcome for the weekend, Aries. Ace of Wands, brand new beginning. And it, dare say, maybe a fiery, newbie, passionate beginning. So I am seeing that by the end of the weekend, you do have some resolutions coming about, and especially with that Queen of Wands energy. This is all, wands are all about fire. That's it could be some new creative endeavor or project taken off here at the end of the weekend. But it is definitely a good sign that you have this new start, this new beginning, this new cycle evolving. So I dare say you will definitely come to terms, come to completion of that negotiating, compromising with another, and it is a lover's card right at the heart of the reading this weekend, but it could be regarding anybody. It could be a family member. It could be a co-worker that you need to negotiate, compromise. It could be an employer or a new job, especially since we've seen going into next week. You feeling, clutching onto your purse strings there, holding onto something tight. Could be your independence you're holding on to as well, but it does also show you really dedicated, working hard. We'll take one more sneak peek. Yeah, you're completing a cycle here of that 10 of Wands going into next week. So it is a good thing you're negotiating this brand new project endeavor taken off at the end of the week. Let's move this aside and let's grab the Wisdom of Hidden Realms deck here. Like I said, I'm going to pull you one ally, one challenger for the week ahead, and we'll see how this helps wrap up your reading for the weekend. Excuse me. So we got the Arrow Master as your ally, and we got the Wise Woman of Wonderland as your challenger, which is all about integrity and compromising. How about that, Aries? Well, we're going to go to 21 here and pull up your challenger first, and then we'll come back and do your ally and bring them in to assist you this weekend. So the Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed, Aries. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and actually being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. And I'm reading this as an ally, but this is a sign that you may have compromised yourself out of fear as a challenger. So, have you been in denial about the truth, Aries, the truth of your situation? Have you sold yourself short rather than ask for what you really need? Have you given up your dream for another because you actually fear abandonment? The Wise Woman of Wonderland is gently reminding you that you can count. Claim your good and never settle for less. Be fearless and make it so. Why hang around for more disappointment when wonderful adventures and opportunities are waiting to unfold for you? Whoa, okay, so Aries, the Arrow Master is going to be your ally this weekend. So let's go to number 10 here, which is a completion number in itself as well. Hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So, as your ally, the Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions, Aries, and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention, and about aligning your intention with spirit as well. Let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine, Aries, until they actually reach your goal. Alrighty, let's move on to that Shaman's Dream Oracle deck now. I'm just going to pull you one card here, Aries, and just really wrap up this weekend reading for you so you can get started on your weekend as well. Let's just get one card for you. And there we go. Your Shaman Dream Oracle card is the Feast of Plenty, Aries. This is about choices and their consequences. Number 20. Now, 20 does turn into, in numerology, goes down to 2. And in tarot, 2 is all about decision making and choices. So, let's see what the book has to say for you. Now, a great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger, Aries? Something new and unconventional? With its potential for perhaps bitter or savory qualities, or something you already know you love. Well, Aries, you are faced with a plethora of options right now. And while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, that too many choices can actually throw you off the balance. So you might be worried that once you actually commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize, Aries, is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness, Aries. Instead, just simply choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is actually necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, or savory, what matters is relishing the experience until you actually digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning though, Aries. Avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, well, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. Now, Aries, the feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and they are calling to your name. All right, Aries, I do have something resonated for you this weekend. We'll catch you next time. Bye.